Someone get that picture of me looking sexy?
Tell something. Oh, yeah. We are doing Zack Britton on the player profile and projection. JOMBOY here, Jake next to me. We are sitting in the corner of the parking lot at Steinbrenner Field in Tampa.
Yampa.
And it's time to talk about Zack Britton. He's a reliever, Jake.
Yes.
He used to wear the color hat you just had on, orange.
Yeah.
Orange and black. Your glasses are also orange and black.
Zack Britton, Zack with a K. That was the big drop. Was that last offseason or this offseason?
Last offseason.
That was last offseason.
Last offseason.
He's getting more and more comfortable. He did the Yankees Twitter mic'd up thing lately.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to start off with early shots fired because I love where Zack Britton's at right now.
Yep.
He's having fun.
This seems like you don't need to do what you're about to do.
It feels like he's got that house guest vibe that, like, you might be getting too comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Like, I like where he's at right now. I love it. He's loosey-goosey. He's having a good time.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Like, it's just, it's a house guest who's staying somewhere for a week, and, like, day 3 or 4, they start showing their true colors.
Do you like the movie House
like
Guest with Sinbad?
I haven't watched it in a while.
Wait, Sinbad and our dude that died, his wife shot him, SNL.
Oh, my God, Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman.
R.I.P.
You don't remember that
Good
movie?
reference. Not really.
You need to watch it.
Again, I was watching sports during that time period.
You're such a nerd, dude.
That's not nerdy.
Why don't you? You're a sports nerd.
I'm a sports nerd, yeah.
No, an 8-year-old obsessed with sports as much as you were, kind of not cool.
There's worse things.
Oh, drugs.
I'm here. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Well, Zack Britton.
Zack Britton, he had such a good year last year.
Middle name guess?
Ooh, Zachary Blake Britton.
Blythe. No, it's Grant.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Zachary Grant Britton's awesome. Zach Grant isn't good.
Zachary Grant Britton. Yeah, that's got an older sound to it. Where's he? He's a Texas guy, right?
Well, his mom's got Dominican stuff, and he's from Panorama City, California, so you're wrong.
Split the gap, Texas.
Okay, cool. 499 career strikeouts.
Ooh, so that's something to bring up.
Wow, so his first outing may be a keep the ball outing.
500 strikeout.
That's cool. Congrats. And he might do it in the first series of the season against his former team, the Baltimore Orioles. So right away we have something to look out for. Dono is going to have his tape ready, and we're going to save a ball. It's Save a Ball Day.
Save a Ball Day at the stadium.
Just one guy gets to save the ball. It's Zack. He graduated from Weatherford High School in Texas and was drafted by the Baltimore Orioles.
Oh, Texas. I think he still lives there.
So he was just born in California.
Born.
Jake, how did his year last year go? He was traded to us in 20.
Dude, he was dirty last year. And
yeah.
we were a little scared because he was inconsistent with us, but he was coming off a big injury. And a weird, unique injury. He had a 1.91 ERA last year. I know we're not huge reliever ERA guys, but no matter how you chop that up, that's really good. Right.
Wait, hold on. I'm forgetting a narrative from last year. Did he have a rough stretch, or did the baseball analytic nerds just keep telling us, like, a rough stretch is coming, or did he actually have a rough stretch?
There's one guy on Twitter that I think I kept reminding you of, who is a sports writer, Blue Checky, that was a pretty big anti-Zack Britton guy. And I kept telling you there was one tweet I kept wanting to dig up, but there was no reason to cause that beef with the dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept letting it ride. But if you Google Zack Britton, you might find something.
Dude, he has no bad stretches.
No, dude, he was so consistent last year.
His worst stretch is in April. He had 2 games where he allowed 2 runs and 1 run, and then the last game of April and the first game of May, it was so 2 times he had 2 outings in a row where he allowed runs. That's all though. They're surrounded by zeros. And listen, look at holy shit, dude.
He was incredible, man.
His end of the season is amazing. Let me butter knife.
Let's see. Jimmy Butterknife is out because we're using the phones right now.
19.1 innings pitched from July 28th to September 29th.
What's that, 2 months?
0.47 ERA last
That's
2
good.
months of the season.
That's good.
And, I mean, it's not like the rest of the season was bad. He had a 1.91 ERA. Couple outings where he gave up 3. And the one home run, Vladito, most impressive home run I saw all last season.
Yeah.
So
Bowling ball yard.
I don't even count it against him because it was a really good pitch. The only time a player has hit a home run off Zack Britton on a ball below the knees in his career.
Yeah. And it was it actually goes underlooked how good Britton was last year, because think about all the guys we brought in. We brought Ottavino in. He looked dirty. Canely came back, and he was back to 2017 Canely. He looked dirty. We all had high hopes for Dellin Betances. Zack Britton was the 8th inning guy, and it wasn't a question. Like, it was never a discussion.
And with Betances being hurt, it could have been something that if he didn't step up and he was faulty or just not as crazy reliable,
it would have been a heavy conversation.
And now it's so stupid that we had concerns or anyone had concerns because the dude's been a stud for a while.
Yeah.
He had an injury which made he was bad in August of 2018 when we traded for him because he was still recovering from the injury. Then he was lights out in September, lights out all last year. One of the nastiest pitches you'll see. It's like 95 miles per hour.
He throws a fastball curveball.
Yeah, it's technically they call it a sinker or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's a 95 mile per hour pitch that breaks like a curveball.
Yeah. And I mean, when it's right, it's hard for the catcher to catch. And he's not a heavy strikeout guy, but he did start introducing his slider last year more, and that was a nice pitch.
I'm going to bring up his baseball savant. If you'll allow
Are you going to
me.
click the random video, or what are you doing?
I was going to look at his pitch, like if he changed his pitch
Do you think
mix.
baseball savant's going to love him or hate him? His fastball spin rate has to be insane, right? Or it's none. It's like a knuckleball.
I don't know. We'll see.
Do you think Matt Blake is excited for Zack Britton?
They do have the random video. Okay, so his fastball spin is none, like you said.
Okay, yeah.
His velocity's great. All of his, like, ex-woba, hard hit, slugging, all those
They're
are great.
at the end, yeah.
K percentage is down because he's a ground ball pitcher. That was another thing. Like, he doesn't strike out enough people. He's never has.
It's not his goal.
He hasn't been paid to. Who are we mad at right now? I feel like I'm talking as if I'm mad at someone, but
the guy that used to run a popular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Interested to see if the fans at home could pick up on who that is.
They do, and we like everything else that guy does.
Kinda.
Okay, that was mean.
It was.
Okay, I'm looking at his pitch.
Never been nice to us. Anyways.
Slider up. So he ticked his slider up.
Yeah.
You were correct there.
And it was nice, remember? Like,
Yeah.
it kind of had the same arm path and the same motion. It was just 15 miles per hour less.
Yeah.
And he, like, started striking guys out with it, which I
mean,
guess
it's still only 13% of the time. He throws his sinker 86% of the time.
Right. But it was something he could go to, and it wasn't, sometimes relievers go to another pitch and you can tell they're not comfortable with it. He found a comfort pitch that, like, when Zack Britton has a bad inning, it's mostly due to bad luck. Like, there's a dribbler through the shift or something else like that happens, and then you have 2 runners on base. And that is when you do want to strikeout guy out there because you're just reducing risk. And it felt like he would go to that slider then, and he looked really good, man.
I've stumbled into something incredible.
Okay.
Zack Britton
batting stats coming in.
No. Zack Britton, from all the people that went to his high school, Weatherford High School, and then became professional baseball players, he's got the lamest name.
Oh, interesting.
And that's upsetting. There's 4 guys that went to Weatherford High School and then became players. We got Hippo Vaughn.
I mean, yep.
Hippo Vaughn.
Yep. No argument
We got
here.
Colt Hines, Texas Colt.
Colt Hines.
Colt Hines.
I couldn't tell if it was Cole or Colt.
Colt Hines. And Boob Fowler.
Let me see.
Boob Fowler.
Click on Boob Fowler.
He was a shortstop, pinch runner, and second baseman from 1923 to 1926.
I'm not sleeping tonight.
2 career triples,
Boob
1 career home run.
Fowler?
Boob.
All right, we have to ask him about that.
He doesn't know who Boob Fowler is.
You don't think so? From your high school?
I don't know.
Dude, I know random football coaches that went to CCSU, and I'm a little bit of a proud guy.
Yeah, you're a sports nerd. We went over this at
I'm
the
a
top
proud
of the
guy.
show.
I'm a proud guy.
Boob,
Not about myself.
Boob Fowler. Fucking awesome name. So Zach Britton, like cool class of high school guys.
What do we care about with Zack Britton this year?
Do the same. Like
Right.
you don't need to change the pitch mix. He doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to stay the setup guy that can go a full inning every outing. We did wear him out come playoffs.
Yeah, and he was the guy that said that.
And he said that, like, this isn't a good strategy going into the postseason. We can't go multiple innings every night. You need starters.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's a weird thing because, like we said, he won and anchored the setup man role easily last year. But if he doesn't do that this year and he still is solid, like, I don't have a problem with that. Because he got, what, the same exact contract as Ottavino, but with, like, an opt-out or something? There was some weird language in there.
I forget. It was 2 years, like 20-something.
Yeah.
And then, did he have a third-year contract? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there like we want him to stay around?
I think this year's his option year, and then it options into 2 more or just 1 more. I forget. But
I'll look it up. I mean, I do like the mic'd up stuff. I mean, he's Dominican, so he can play that card.
Right.
I don't know what that means. Like, he can go.
He can play that card.
Does he speak Spanish? I don't know. It's cool.
I think he speaks a little Spanish.
He signed a 3-year, $39 million contract with the Yankees, including $39 million guaranteed in an annual average salary of $13. 2020, he'll earn $13 million. So he's on for next year. He signed a 3-year deal.
But there's an opt-out.
Player opt-out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm there. I don't want him to opt out.
No, pitch really well and opt in.
Opt in.
Opt in. Opt in.
Do you think if they win the World Series and Zach Britton's amazing and he's great in the postseason, he'll opt out?
Potentially, because, I mean, he does.
That's going to happen.
Dude, he's got a crazy resume. I mean, the guy received Cy Young votes when he was with the Orioles. He can close.
He was a closer.
We like that he likes being a Yankee. He likes the child daycare. he said that.
He did say that. Just shout out to Baltimore.
Oh, no, it's interesting.
Get a daycare center.
I think where I'll land is I mentioned he's becoming a comfy house guest. If they go out and win a title this year, like, Zach Britton feels like he's a Yankee kind of lifer. Like, it'll be 2026, and it'll be like, look who came to spring training today. It's Zach Britton.
2026?
Yeah.
He'll still be playing.
Think so? How old is he?
I don't know.
He's got to be in the spring, right? Get the premium of that. How old is he? We're on Boob Fowler's page, dude.
We'll get there, man. I got like 5% battery, and I just got to
Love
backtrack
Boob
a
Fowler.
bunch. Here it is.
Zach Britton, he's got to be, what, 32?
Fat thumbs.
31?
32.
Is he our age?
31. He's going to be 32 this year.
Okay.
So 2026.
It'll be close.
It'll be 40? 39?
What year do you think it is?
It's 2020.
Plus 6.
37. 38.
Whoa.
It's not a math pod.
It's not
You
a math
can
pod.
come at me?
It's not a math pod, but we're not that pod either.
I did a lot of. I was just talking before I was
That's
thinking.
tough. Okay. Let's call it 2030 to be safe. Maybe he's still twirling it. We'll root for Zach.
2030. 41.
Let's go 2041. Dude, he's a sinker pitcher, lefty.
Make it.
What if he just wants to keep twirling it?
Is the conversation right now?
I respect
At what
that.
age can we do the hypothetical that he comes to Yankee spring training as an instructor? Is that what we're debating?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's just set it at 2029.
2030
2030.
to be safe.
Fair. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So Zach Britton, you're becoming a part of the Yankee family, and we want you to be part of the Yankee family. Let's just get that bling, lock up the 8th inning, and we'll see you in 2030.
How many hits does Zach Britton have?
Lifetime?
Lifetime.
Is it above 0?
Yes.
2.
Higher.
Really?
Yeah.
4.
Higher.
6.
Lower.
5.
It was 5.
It's gonna go 5.
How many home runs?
0.
1.
He's got a homer?
Yeah.
Off of who?
I don't know. I'll find out. All of his hits came in 2011.
Damn.
I'm going to find a home run
Is
log.
that his rookie year?
Yeah, it's his first year in the league.
Damn.
He hit a home run against this is who he gave up home runs to.
Oh, God.
Yeah, not doing the greatest of things here.
No, you're navigating. It's tough. We're in the woods.
We're in the woods, and I'm at 5% battery, so I'm like, itchy thumbing it. Like, I got shit trying to get my belt off real fast, but I'm panicking.
I think you just passed it.
Brandon Beachy.
Brandon Beachy. All right, that's a fun name. Good baseball name.
Yeah.
That's cool. We got to talk about it. I wonder how much do you think he brings it up?
How many times does he watch it?
How many times a year does he bring up around Yankee players that he has hit a home run?
They should have.
I think it's got to be every day.
I think in like pitching staffs.
Yeah, in pitching staffs, gone
meetings.
Pitching staff.
You
meetings.
Separate who's hit a home run and who's
hasn't.
not.
Yeah,
and let those guys flex a little bit.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and maybe Zack implements it, and it's just him.
Imagine the day that you hit a home run and you
get to switch sides to the other side of the church.
Slowest walk.
Yeah.
Boys,
grab a coffee on your way.
It was a good run.
Yeah.
So yeah, Zack Britton, be good.
Just Chad Green left on the non-home run side.
Come on. Tough.
Just visualizing it.
Tough.
Do you want to see his projections?
I think that's it. No.
We don't care about his projections, right? I mean, some people might like that we do the projections.
What's our reliever rule? You get 2 bad stretches per season?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even have a bad stretch
right.
yet.
You get 2 bad stretches this year.
Their projections mean nothing. They're projecting him to have a 3.45 ERA. Go fuck yourselves.
Ooh.
He had a 1.9 last year.
Wow. Hard F.
Oh, and they're projecting with 51% reliability. So
useless.
Useless. Baseball Reference. Useless.
Be good, Zack.
Have fun. That's what it's all about.
He is.
He is. They're miking him up. He's having a lot of fun. My phone's gonna die, but I'm gonna try and play the outro music.
Okay.
But it does seem like it's going to die. But here we go. Thank you guys very much for listening. We appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Sing it.